Hi, I'm Callie and welcome to Kapowski Reads, and this is my low spend diary and my fourth attempt at shopping my own stash so that I don't spend money that I don't need to. I have my most desired items from last month and my most desired books from last month, and like previously, I'm just going to say what I wanted, what I try to use as a substitute, and how much money I would have spent if I allowed myself to buy all of these things, so kind of convince myself of how much money I've saved by not buying them. That's my logic and we're going with it. So first up are things, so just not books. The first thing that I really wanted to get my hands on is the Urban Decay Galactic Cowgirl Moondust Quartet. This is £39 in Boots, which is my most local place to buy makeup and toiletries, but I'm sure it's available in other places. I'm a lover of a shimmer, just shimmer full stop. Like, my nails are shimmer, my eyes are shimmer, I'm never getting rid of highlighter. I love a wee sparkle and a little shine. So I have been eyeing this up since like last year, and I never bought it, and I'm on a low spend year, so I can't buy it. So I had a little look at my stash to see what do I have that's kind of similar. I have some things I think might be suitable options, which are Barry M Dazzle Dusts. These are probably going to spill this everywhere, and I'm wearing black as well. So this one is a very heavily used pot of a gold shimmery dazzle dust, which I wear very regularly. And I have this one, which is bronzed pink. It probably won't go on quite so dark when I put it on, but I've not opened it yet. So I don't want to open it and then the clock starts ticking for having to finish it up. However, if you maybe watched some of my last videos, you will know that I bought it. I had an awful day and I bought it. Do I regret spending the £39? I could lie and say yes, but I have worn this most days since buying it. So I shouldn't have bought it, but I did. What am I gonna do? Use it. And I am wearing Emo Cowboy today. It's probably my favourite. But also Cosmic Cowgirl. I love that one too. So I bought it. Oh well. A slip. I'm allowed a slip. I've also had my eye on a lip gloss. So just continuing the makeup theme, because I am not, with the exception of my slip up, I'm not allowing myself to buy new makeup this year unless I don't have any of that makeup type at all. I have a lot of makeup and need to use it up, and I have a lot of lipsticks, so I'm working my way through them. And as I was doing that, I kind of thought all I really wanted was lip gloss. I love a lipstick, but I work from home 4 days a week, and I feel like when I'm sitting at my desk at home, I feel almost overdressed when I'm wearing a full lip rather than a gloss. And I have been wearing gloss, but I have almost finished the nude gloss that I keep on my work desk. And I was like, oh, when I finish this, I don't have another nude gloss. And I really want another one. I really in particular want the Glazed Oil Infused Lip Gloss by Barry M in the colour So Precious. It's £4.99. And like, in the grand scheme of things, totally like affordable. It's within my budget, were I not on a low spend year. And with the exception of the lip gloss that is just, I'm at the stage now where you're like rubbing the wand against the wall of the chamber to get that tiny bit of gloss out. That's where I am right now. When that's finished, I only have 2 lip glosses left in my stash. One is peach and one is red. And I was a bit like, oh, they're not nude. I want nude. Like, I want a nude lip. But I have this, which is the same kind as the one I want. It's a glazed oil infused lip gloss, and it's in the colour So Intriguing, which I'm wearing right now. And it's not as red as I thought. I thought it was going to go on this colour, and I've never used an oil, like an oil gloss before, and I thought it was going to be much more pigmented, but I'm kind of okay with the shade it is. So I feel that this is a very good substitute because it's the same type of what I want. It's just a little bit of a different colour, but I'm actually okay with the colour it is. Because I've been using some eye makeup, I didn't want to like limit myself, if that makes sense. Sometimes I think that the lipsticks I have are a bit, they're the main focus, so I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a great substitute because it's the same thing I want, just in a slightly different colour, but not too far away from what I actually want. It'll do, and I mean, I like it. I also really want to get new pyjamas. Again, I'm not buying any new clothes unless I wear myself through the clothes I already have and I don't have any left, which is not the case for pyjamas. I have many pairs of pyjamas. I really want this pair from Marks and Spencer's, which are £15, but honestly, I just want so many new pyjamas, but I don't need them because I have loads. I actually was going through my stash and I have like these extremely unironed. Please ignore how unironed they are. I don't iron. I have a steamer, but like I'm not gonna iron pajamas. That's no. I have these gorgeous ones. This top set was a gift from my mum for a birthday a few years ago, and this bottom set I think was also a gift that same year. I love both of these, but they're a bit snug, so I haven't been wearing them because they're a little bit too tight. So I can't really justify getting any new pajamas when I have a whole bunch of ones that I'm close to being able to fit. So maybe I just focus on that and then I can wear my cute pajamas that are very creased. I'm not buying house things. This is just a list of things I'm not buying. And my favourite candle shop is back. I absolutely fell in love with a candle shop. It was Aberdeen based. Oh, like back in like 2020. And I loved them. And they closed down and moved away, went on to like a new chapter in their lives. But they are back. They now are Glasgow based. And all I want to do is just buy more candles from them. They have renamed themselves, I think, just Our Goods. And I want to buy their candles. They're £25 and they smell amazing. This was my, for the longest time, go-to gift for people of just like, hi, here's a candle. It smells amazing. Because I knew they were closing down, I have been rationing out my candles from them. And I sort of think, well, if I run out of candles and that I have none left, I can buy new candles. But I cannot buy new candles if I have candles. And currently I have these three, which are from, they're the old brand of Our Lovely Goods. This one I have actually finished, but most of my candles are, they're kind of wintry scented. Oh, they're so good. Because I'm not a summer girly, but I kind of could, maybe I could be. Maybe candles could make me enjoy warm weather. I don't see it happening, but it could. So I have these and I'm gonna use them and just use the things I have. I've been saving them for best because I didn't want to use them knowing I couldn't get replacements, but now I know I can get replacements, so I can use the nice things. And the last of my things, my non-bookish things, is kind of, I'm using Mona Lisa Smile as a placeholder for just a whole collection of things, which is films. I really find that this year I've been finding myself wanting to watch films that I can't find on any of our many streaming services. I have been making better use of our streaming services, but I find that sometimes I can't find a film I want to watch, and Mona Lisa Smile is one of the most recent ones, and it was £7.99 to download, and that's so expensive. I think that's almost a monthly subscription cost. So what I have is a very lovely boyfriend who actually bought us a DVD player for the house, because I have, this is so heavy, I have this, which is a very cat hair covered DVD collection. This is my DVD collection of ye old days. And inside my DVD collection, I have Mona Lisa Smile and like all the Twilight films as well, because I'm cool. Said nobody about me ever. I also have Fern Gully, but I think that's on Disney. Is it on Disney? I don't know. Doesn't matter because I can watch it on DVD. And Jawbreaker, that's another film I really wanted to watch, but I couldn't because it wasn't on any of my streaming services. So now I can watch them on our TV, and I'm so happy. And I know the quality of DVDs is not overly comparable to an electronic download, but I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to enjoy a beloved film. So let's not include the desired makeup palette that is currently on my face in my calculations, but my non-bookish things that I wanted and I managed to shop my stash for add up to £52.98, and I would have spent that without guilt, but I don't need to. And I kind of like that this is forcing me to really pay attention and spend mindfully. Next up are my most desired book purchases of April. I've got 5, and the first book is Goblin by Josh Malerman. I saw somebody talking about this on Instagram and I just thought, that sounds like my kind of book. I want it. And I'm going to sort of clump this book together with Natural Beauty by Ling Ling Huang, which, again, this sounds like I'm going to love it. But I have no way of getting my little mitts on either of these books through the library right now, so they are books that I'm gonna just hope that I can get one day. And there is a chance that I might be able to get them on Audible. I've not cancelled my Audible subscription. I still have that, so maybe I'll use I was gonna say a token. It's not a token, a credit for one of these. I don't know. The next book is The 11 by Kyle Rutkin. I fell in love with this author, like, was it last year? I read an arc of theirs and I was like, this is the kind of horror that I love. Just kind of like very pop culture, very like mildly unhinged. I absolutely fell in love with their mind, and I actually managed to get a copy of this book on NetGalley as an ARC after the book came out. So like, I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I'm delighted I have this. And the next 2 books I am able to get from my library. In fact, I have one of them sitting right next to me just now. So I really want to get my hands on An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. And I already have my hands on Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Batsterica. And I'm going to be reading this very soon. I just haven't had time for it yet. But I love that I have been able to get 2 of these from my library, and my library's currently doing like quite a big restock at the moment. So a lot of new books are coming in because previously I wasn't able to get certain books, and now there they are. So this is really just nice and just like a reminder to myself, maybe to you, to just keep checking the library stocks, because we don't have an option in Aberdeen City to request books. We used to, but it's not there anymore. I suppose it's probably linked to the fact that we've lost 6 libraries in the last year, that the option to request books has kind of been put aside. But I know that a lot of libraries do have that option, so it's always handy. And hopefully we'll be able to start requesting books again soon. Or maybe it's just my branch that said that they couldn't take requests. I don't know. So for the cost of these books, if I'd bought them, which I probably would have in any other year, they would have been pretty expensive, because a lot of these are expensive. The prices, if I just look at the physical copy from Amazon, add up to £79.88, which is all like, that feels expensive for 5 books. But I would have spent it. I would have. So by not giving in to my whims this last month, I have kind of saved in a roundabout way £132.86, and even though I slipped up and I spent the £39, I'm still feeling kind of proud of myself for looking at my stash, seeing what I can use and seeing if I can fall in love with something that I already have, which has definitely happened with this lip gloss. I'm not mad at it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!